Have you ever opened your eyes in the morning and realized you feel even more drained than when you went to bed the night before? Your energy is low, your motivation feels like it is slipping away, and intimacy has started to feel more like a chore than something you look forward to. If you are over 50, this might sound all too familiar, but here is something you may not have considered. The solution does not always come from more medications, more pressure on yourself, or more frustration. Sometimes it is as simple as changing what you do before you go to sleep. I am Dr. Thalo Marcos, and today I want to talk to you about one powerful yet often overlooked nutrient that, when taken at the right time, can transform your nights and your days. This is not about quick fixes or empty promises. By the end of this conversation, you will understand how this nutrient supports your hormones, improves blood flow, restores energy, and how to make it work for your body naturally and effectively. For many men over 50, changes creep in slowly at first. Your sleep becomes lighter and you start waking up in the middle of the night. The deep restorative rest you used to enjoy now feels harder to reach. Your stamina in the bedroom does not vanish overnight but fades gradually. You may find yourself losing interest or struggling to keep the same rhythm you once had. That spark you used to feel in the morning feels dimmed, replaced by a heaviness that follows you throughout the day, both physically and emotionally. It is easy to blame aging stress or a busy schedule. Maybe you tell yourself this is just the way things go, but what if those signals, fatigue, weaker erections, mental fog, are not just signs of getting older? What if they are your body's way of telling you something is out of balance? Many of the challenges men face after 50 are not because the body is broken, but because it is missing something essential. Often it comes down to your hormonal rhythm falling out of sync, your blood flow slowing, and your nervous system losing its natural nighttime rhythm. When that internal harmony is gone, everything begins to feel off. Your energy drops, your mood suffers, your intimacy changes, and you stop feeling like yourself. But here is the part few men are ever told. There is one simple nutrient that quietly plays a role in nearly all of these systems: magnesium. Magnesium is not a trendy health fad, it is a foundational mineral your body relies on every single day. It is involved in over 300 biochemical processes, from muscle contraction to the steady beat of your heart, from calming your mind at night to helping your body produce testosterone. It regulates your sleep cycles by guiding your nervous system into rest mode. It calms your nerves when stress spikes, it relaxes your blood vessels, improving circulation not only to your heart and brain but to your pelvic region as well. And yes, it directly impacts erection quality by enhancing blood flow and keeping nerve endings sensitive and responsive. Here is the surprising reality. Research shows that more than half of adults, and especially men over 50, are deficient in magnesium. Most do not even realize it. The modern lifestyle quietly depletes magnesium levels. Eating processed foods, drinking alcohol regularly, or taking common medications for blood pressure, acid reflux, or diabetes can drain your magnesium stores faster than you can replace them. Over time, the effects build. Poor sleep, you toss and turn, wake up too early, feel unrested, even after 8 hours. Low libido. Your interest fades not because you have lost the desire, but because your body is not cooperating. And when that fatigue lingers, no cup of coffee or afternoon nap seems to fix it. The good news is that restoring magnesium is simple, and it can make a profound difference, especially when you take it at the right time. Before bed, your body naturally enters repair mode. Your blood pressure drops, your heart rate slows, and your breathing deepens. This is when your hormones are recalibrated, tissues are restored, and energy reserves are rebuilt. Magnesium gives your body the tools to make that nightly reset more complete. Taking magnesium before sleep helps your brain shift from alertness to rest, relaxes your muscles, and sends a clear signal to your nervous system that it is safe to let go. It also supports testosterone production, which happens mostly at night. When sleep is deep and uninterrupted, your hormone levels thrive, helping you wake up with more energy, better mood, And yes, more consistent morning erections. This is not about forcing your body to perform, it is about giving it what it needs to do, what it already knows how to do. Naturally, magnesium is gentle, steady, and effective. It does not hype your system up. It restores balance so you can reclaim the strength, focus, and vitality you thought you had lost. If you have been feeling worn down, less motivated, and disconnected from your own body, remember that these changes are not inevitable. Aging is not a sentence to give up on energy, passion, or closeness. With the right support, your body can return to a state where it works with you instead of against you. And sometimes that journey back to vitality can start with something as simple as adding magnesium to your evening routine. Weaker erections, less sensitivity, less firmness, and less consistency are changes many men notice but rarely talk about. Along with them comes brain fog, the frustrating moments when you forget names, lose focus, or walk into a room only to wonder why you are there. Then there is the fatigue, the kind that coffee cannot touch and no nap can cure. This is what low magnesium feels like for many men. It does not strike suddenly like an illness. Instead, it slowly wears away at your strength, your energy, and your confidence over time. The good news is that restoring magnesium is not complicated. When done correctly, it can be gentle, safe, and deeply supportive for your entire body, especially for sleep and intimacy. The key is timing, and this is where most people overlook its real power. Nighttime is your body's natural repair window. It is when your system quietly resets. Blood pressure naturally drops, heart rate slows, breathing deepens, and your body moves into a healing rhythm. During these hours, hormones are recalibrated, tissues are restored, and energy reserves are replenished. But for this process to work smoothly, your body needs the right tools, and magnesium is one of the most powerful. Taking magnesium before bed helps smooth the transition from alertness to rest. It allows your brain to shift gears, your muscles to relax, and your mind to release the day. It signals your nervous system that it is safe to let go. For men over 50 who often find themselves lying awake, replaying the day's conversations, or worrying about tomorrow, this is a sign that the nervous system needs support. Magnesium provides that support and more. Beyond improving sleep, magnesium plays a critical role in supporting testosterone production. Most of your daily testosterone is made during the night. If your sleep is light, restless, or broken, your hormone levels can suffer. This impacts energy, mood, and performance. Magnesium also helps relax blood vessels, especially in the pelvic region. This matters because an erection is fundamentally a vascular event. The stiffer the vessel walls, the harder it is for blood to flow freely. This is why many men who start taking magnesium at night, even in small doses, notice the quiet, natural return of morning erections. They are not forced or artificial, but gentle, consistent signs that the body is beginning to heal. Healing is the key word here. At this stage of life, performance is not about pushing harder, but about giving your body what it needs to do, what it already knows how to do. Magnesium is not a stimulant, and it is not a shortcut. It is a signal that tells your body you are safe, you can rest, you can restore. To understand how magnesium supports intimacy, you have to look at the three systems that drive erections: blood flow, nerve function, and hormone balance. First, magnesium reduces inflammation in blood vessels. Inflammation makes vessels stiff, narrow, and sluggish. Magnesium relaxes them, allowing blood to flow more freely to the penis, leading to stronger, more stable, and more consistent erections. Second, magnesium supports nerve health. Every sensation and every moment of pleasure depends on your nerves communicating clearly. As men age and stress builds, those nerve signals can become weaker. Magnesium helps the nervous system send messages with greater clarity and accuracy. This leads to better sensitivity, improved control, and a stronger mind-body connection during intimacy. Third, magnesium helps manage cortisol. The stress hormone, cortisol, and testosterone work like a seesaw. When cortisol rises due to anxiety, overwork, or poor sleep, testosterone levels drop. And when testosterone drops, desire and performance both suffer. By helping keep cortisol in check, magnesium creates the space for testosterone to naturally rise, supporting vitality, confidence, and consistent energy. Magnesium helps keep cortisol levels balanced, giving testosterone the space it needs to naturally rise. In simple terms, magnesium does not force your body to perform. It prepares your body to perform night after night quietly and steadily, like watering a plant instead of spraying it with chemicals. It creates an internal environment where things begin to work again without pills, without pressure, and without the exhausting feeling of chasing your youth. When your sleep improves, everything improves. Your morning energy, your focus throughout the day, your mood, your motivation, your clarity. You stop dragging yourself out of bed and start waking up with strength, calm, and a body ready for life. This is not magic or hype. It is simply biology working the way it was meant to with a little help from the right nutrients at the right time. To feel the full benefit of magnesium, you must choose the right form. Magnesium glycinate is one of the most calming and is gentle on the stomach while supporting sleep and muscle relaxation. Magnesium citrate is another good option, especially for those who experience occasional constipation. Avoid magnesium oxide. It may be cheap, but your body absorbs very little of it, and it can cause bloating or loose stools, which is not the kind of bedtime surprise anyone wants. For most men, a dosage between 200 and 400 milligrams is enough to begin noticing a difference, but there is no need to start at the highest dose. Begin with around 200 milligrams and see how your body responds. The best time to take it is about an hour before bed, with a glass of water, not coffee or alcohol, as both can interfere with absorption and effectiveness. If you take medications or have kidney issues, it is best to consult a doctor. First, magnesium is safe for most people, but every body is unique and deserves to be supported safely from the start. Pairing magnesium with a calming bedtime ritual can make its effects even stronger. A warm bath, a few gentle stretches, or just 5 minutes of deep breathing with your legs elevated can help your nervous system fully release tension. Over time, this turns magnesium into more than just a supplement. It becomes a nightly signal to your body and mind that it is time to rest, heal, and restore. This is not a miracle pill, but within a week or two, many men notice real changes. The nights become quieter, the racing thoughts slow down, sleep grows deeper and more refreshing. Mornings bring better mood, clearer thinking, and a spark of vitality that may have been missing. Then something else often happens quietly. Erections become stronger, more consistent, and natural, as if the body is remembering what it was built to do. Aging is not a curse. It is not the end of desire, confidence, or closeness. You are not too old to feel passion, and you are not too late to reclaim what you thought was gone. This stage of life can be a time of rediscovery when you give your body the support it needs. Sometimes the biggest breakthroughs begin with the smallest steps. Choosing to nourish your body rather than ignore its needs. Giving your blood vessels, your heart, and your hormones the help they deserve, instead of expecting them to keep going without rest. Magnesium may not be flashy, but it is steady, gentle, and trustworthy. It meets your body where it is and quietly works to bring it back into balance. This is not about chasing youth, but about restoring function, reclaiming energy, and inviting vitality to return one restful night at a time. Your body can heal. You can feel strong, clear, and grounded again. If magnesium becomes a part of your nightly routine, you may be surprised how far it can take you. You deserve that sleep. You deserve that strength, and you are not finished. Not even close.